and apply. Oh, that was fast.
Unfortunately, not only are we rejecting you for this position, but we feel the need to ask you why your stupid ass thought you ever qualified for this in the first place.
I am literally crashing the fuck out because I know everyone says finding a job right now is so hard, but I've been trying to find a marketing job for so long now, and it's actually the most difficult thing ever. Like, I didn't expect it to be as hard as people actually said it was, but it fucking is. Like, it's literally a loop of just, like, hopelessness. Like, it's just over and over and over. Every time you think you're close, you're actually not.
So I went to an interview today, right? And the interview was great. You know, the lady was nice or whatever. And she was like, yeah, I would like for you to come to another interview. And I was like, okay, when is it? And she was like, it'll be today. So I'm thinking that they rocking and rolling. Like, okay, boom, I'm doing 2 interviews in one day, so I must be about to get the job today, right? Or if not today, sometime this week, right? So I leave from the interview with the first lady. She tells me I have a second interview at 3:15. Okay, boom, I go to the second location, meet with the second person at 3:15. I sit and I chit chat, and we have great banter, and she's very nice, and we're talking, and it doesn't really feel like an interview. 45 minutes go by, and she says, hey, you know, I really like you. I'm gonna pass all your information and your resume on to the general manager, and then you'll do an interview with him. So I've already done 2 interviews. Now at the second interview, I'm getting prepped to go to the third interview. Nonetheless, I said, okay, cool, no problem. So when do you think that third interview will be? She said, probably in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks, girl. I would have found a new job and started and got paid by then. 2 weeks, rent due in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You just said you like me. The other lady said she liked me. 2 weeks. I'm not waiting 2 weeks for no job. Girl, in 2 weeks, I'll have another job. I might have 2 jobs in 2 weeks. Are you serious? And that's why people don't fuck with the job market, because it's like, y'all done took me through 2 interviews in one day just to tell me that I have a third interview 2 weeks from today? Girl, bye. Fuck y'all.
So I'm a few minutes early to my third and final interview for a position, and I am a fresh graduate, and I just want to come on here and give a little bit of insight to, that's so cute. You thought you were going to get the job, and you thought you were qualified to give people advice? Look what you got today. Yeah. This whole job search shit is so belittling, dehumanizing, and exhausting that it is like, I haven't even been applying. Number 1, I thought I was going to get this job. Number 2, I'm just tired of the rejection letters. I'm tired of getting a rejection email at 2 a.m. knowing that it was an AI system, and me knowing if a human would have saw that, I'm definitely qualified at least to be spoken to once. I'm tired of unprofessional recruiters who call you and, I'm going to pass your information along to the hiring manager. Make sure that you're looking out for an email. Never get an email. Never hear from anybody. I am tired of all of it. I'm tired of going on LinkedIn and seeing a post that was posted, not even kidding when I say this is no exaggeration, about 5 minutes ago. I'm tired of seeing them have over 100 applicants. I'm tired of going on job postings, reading job descriptions and be like, yeah, I got this. Going to the end, 3 to 5 years of experience. Some of them even say internships don't count. Okay, so those 3 internships that I have that equate to over 2 years of experience on my resume, whether I did them or not, those don't count. What? So that first clip, yeah, that was my first time getting to the final stage, the final interview. After sending in at least, I've applied to about 400 jobs in the last 2 months, 3 months, whatever. I started in October. 4 months. When I tell y'all I could have sworn I got that job, this lady walked me out to my car. We was sitting there, you know, for an hour, not even really talking about the position, not even really talking about my experience, just talking. You know, being cool, just getting to know each other. What happened? And I bet you, because I'm going to ask her, I'm about to send her an email and be like, thank you for your consideration. I would really like to know, why did you move on to another candidate, considering I felt as if I had the experience and, you know, developed a fairly cool relationship with you. Why did you move on? I can almost guarantee you she's going to say years of experience. I don't understand why it is so difficult for people who are fresh out of school to find something that's not fucking Subway. And even they don't want to hire you because you have a fucking degree. Why would you want to work at Subway? Because nobody's hiring me. Where's the bread? I can do this at least.
Forget getting rejected by a man. Have you ever woken up to an email of you getting rejected from a job that you literally spent so much time and effort on trying to get, going through all these rounds, going through final stage, even going in person for the final interview, to end up not getting it? I'm holding back tears. Because that's real heartbreak. That's real heartbreak.
Job searching in 2026 is a humiliation ritual. You spend all this time building up your resume only for it to get rejected by AI. Here's a fun fact for you. 75% of applications are never even seen by humans. They just get rejected by AI. In other words, you could be the greatest candidate of all time, but if you don't use the right trigger words, you're shit out of luck. So how do we counter it? We use AI to write resumes for us. So now you have two soulless robots interacting with each other. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to late stage capitalism. And if you can manage to seduce a keyboard scanner, then you got to deal with the HR ladies. Yes, the fakest people on earth. Meanwhile, you have baby boomers that have no idea what it's like to try to find a job in this economy, constantly talking shit. In the job listing, if it's even real, who knows nowadays with these ghost jobs, states that the salary starts anywhere between 40K to 80K, which is really just, hey, we'll give you 40K and see if you're desperate enough to take it. And if you get lucky enough to get an interview, you gotta pretend to give a shit about leveraging a cohesive system of unity and programming synapses, whatever the fuck that means. Here's another fun fact for you. It takes the average person 1,200 applications to land a full-time position. That's right, 1,200. And joke's on you, in 2 years' time, AI is going to come in and replace you anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
It's not that jobs aren't available. They want you to go to the military. They want you to join a police department. They want you to apply for ICE. The whole goal is to push people to the point of desperation, that you will do just about anything outside of revolting to pay your bills and protect your livelihood. And because it's been proven time after time again through research that wherever you find poverty, you find crime, people are going to be pushed into poverty. A ton of people have already been removed from social services, not being able to buy food. Rapid rehousing and emergency rental assistance programs have been stripped. People can't afford to pay their rent. They're going to be evicted. Where are they going to go? And when you have a ton of people desperate to try to figure it out, they're not going to go after the people at the top making all these decisions, stripping them of their most basic human rights and necessities to living. They go after each other.
This is how bad the job market is. I had a recruiter reach out to me on LinkedIn a while ago, like 3 weeks ago, and say that there's some position, like a great paying position open, and he said I'm a great fit, yada yada. And I was like, okay, he'll reach out with an interview, right? So I follow back up 3 weeks later, and I'm like, hey, any updates? And he goes, yeah, still definitely considering you. I'll reach out to the hiring manager and I'll get back to you. And I was like, cool. Then I scroll through LinkedIn for literally 2 seconds, and I see him make a post about how he is now open to work because he just recently lost his job too. So I don't think I'm going to be hearing back from anyone.
I just had a 30-minute phone interview, and what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm to the point, I miss the days when you had to just go into a physical location, fill out an application, and you had one interview, you sat down, you talked to the freaking owner of the business, and at the end of it, you were offered a fucking job or you were told no. I mean, I miss those days. Why in the flying fuck do we have... Why is it the way that it is today? I mean, 2 fucking interviews and the questions that are asked. My goodness, I have never been asked such stupid ass fucking questions in my entire life. The lady literally asked me, "Are you kind?" What the fuck? How does, like, what the fuck? How does, I don't understand. I'm going fucking crazy. Like, are you guys hiring or not? Just, it's that fucking simple. I'm fed the fuck up. I'm fed the fuck up, and I know I cannot be the only one fed the fuck up with the job market and how things are operating today. It's just,